So just got back home now. I feel like I've kept my mouth quiet for far too long on the whole situation with me and Chloe. It's been very one-sided. And I didn't really want to do this, but it's really, really frustrating me by the way she's going on and playing victim as by my messages. I think everyone realised what she's doing, but anyway. So I'll tell you the real reason, because no one's actually heard this yet. I just kept quiet about everything. So we split up. Just wasn't working, so we just got my ears all over up in the gym. We split up because it just wasn't working. Anyway, then we got back together, went to Magaluf, working together on a PA, and then from Magaluf I flew to Ibiza. I was only there 2 days. Come back from Ibiza, and then on the day that I come back from Ibiza, Chloe flew to Ibiza, and then cheated on me in Ibiza for so cheated on me in Ibiza whilst she was texting me saying, Sam, please get me a flight home, I don't want to be here. So then she got an early flight home, come back, was begging to get back together. And then what happened after that? So then we saw, oh no, we did give it another go. So like, okay, yeah, no problem, I'll give it another, because I was none the wiser. I didn't know she cheated on me in Ibiza, I didn't know any of this. So then we went back to Geordie Shore filming, not thinking that her friends who she went to Ibiza with knew that she cheated on me in Ibiza. So when we got into Geordie Shore, when we were filming, which is all going to be on telly, comes out in a month, they told me on camera that she cheated on me in Ibiza. So all this is on camera. Now, this will all be aired in a month and a half, I think Geordie comes on. So then obviously I kicked off on Geordie then, because I kicked off about that. I left the house for a couple of days. So then that was that I left. I thought I cannot be arsed being around her when she's done that, like pure mugged us off. And then lied, like bare light in my face, do you know what I mean? So then she does that thing where she needs attention, where she like says, oh, you've done this, and makes loads of lies up, and then blocks me on Instagram. And then remember when she done that porn video where she was in a dressing room and she went in a bikini and grinded the floor or something like that. So that happened. Anyway, time passed. That was sort of that. And then because it was a bit messy, because we both obviously got houses together, we were sort of in and out of the same house, so we couldn't really get away from the relationship. So we started talking like as mates and stuff, and then probably a mug of myself, I was like, okay, I just sort of forgot about it, because when you love someone, do you know what I mean, at the time you're like, oh yeah, you'll forget about that and you'll sort of like do anything to make it work, if you get us. Weird situation, I know. So then, because I wanted to make it sort of work and stuff, and I was a bit confused with my own feelings and whatever else, like we sort of just were mates, then we fell back into the same old routine of where we were like sort of going for dinner and stuff like that. Anyway, going forward a bit, it was my birthday on Saturday, was it? Friday, last Friday, my birthday, so 3 days ago, whatever it was. So I was meant to be going to Edinburgh with the boys, and she was begging me, saying, Sam, please don't go there, don't go where you don't like going on night out, blah, 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 all this stuff. I've booked to go away in this log cabin place, as you've probably seen on Insta. So, obviously, I've never, like, be fucking rude or disrespectful like that. So then I said, okay, I'll do half the half. So I seen the boys one night for my birthday, went out. And then the next day, we went to the log cabins on the Saturday and then the Sunday. Which was all sound and that. So then come home Sunday, back to our house, woke up Monday morning. Now I was down Liverpool training, so I drove to Liverpool Monday morning. Now what day were you today? Transfer deadline day, Thursday. So yesterday, she went out, after all my birthday, doing all this for me, and then shagged someone else yesterday. What type of girl does that? I mean, bit of a mug for me for being too nice all this long. Do you know what I mean? And then she was like, going around saying, oh, Sam's cheating and all this, only found out through, I can't say who, I'm not going to drop them in it, that all these stories that were coming out, Sam's cheating, because I've always been fucking faithful, all these stories, Sam's cheating and stuff, she sold the stories herself to the Sun newspaper. I've got evidence of that. So, lesson learned, never trust Chloe Ferry. I'm sort of annoyed a little bit at myself for having to stoop so low to her level and go to social media and actually have to air what's happened, because I didn't really want to out her for what she's done. I didn't really want to say anything. But obviously, it's annoyed me the fact she can slag us off, sell stories on me, lie about me, try and like ruin me and stuff like that, because she was like, oh, I want to make sure you never go on TV again and all this stuff. And she was like, yeah, I want to make sure you never work again and all this type of stuff. And all this stuff I've not said. Do you know what I mean? So I just want to sort of get it out there now, so people actually... I mean, I think people realise anyway, because judging by all the messages that I've had and stuff, but yeah, that's the crack anyway. Anyway, on another note, the Borough have had a fantastic transfer window. We've sorted the wing-back problem out, and I reckon we're going to be top 6 this season. Also, there was a reason that she said, I forgot to tell you, about why she cheated in Ibiza, but I'm not going to tell that yet.